Not really. So I started at every position in my career besides center. The Senior Bowl, I got a lot of tackle reps and things like that. The bowl game, I got a lot of tackle reps. I see myself as like more versatile though. Like I can play wherever a team needs me, and that's like I've shown that in my career. But I really don't have no preference, to be honest.
Have you gotten the chance to meet the San Francisco this week?
Yes, sir.
How was that meeting?
It was good. A lot of the meetings are more X's and O's, under over fronts, like just front identification, pressure identification, and I feel like they would name pressures in the league, and it was very similar to what I seen at LSU against like Texas A&M, Bama. They run a lot of similar pressures, but yeah, all that meetings were very productive.
Hey Miles, can you talk a little bit about your nutrition and the day-to-day?
I got you. So my nutritionist, I have like when I was at LSU, I had, in my opinion, the best nutritionist like ever. He's now with the Giants, Dr. Frakes, and he sort of just got me on a plan. He knows my body. He knows how everything works for me. He knows my supplements. We do our blood work to find out what we're deficient in, whether it's vitamin D, anything like that. And then he works around your schedule. So like he'll manipulate different things. Like if you're not a guy who likes certain vegetables or something like that, he'll try to add some different like carbs or anything like that. But it's more like scheduled, like time schedule, what to eat, what to drink as well, and to make sure we're still hydrated with my highs, drip drops, and things like that.
In our Latino community, rice and beans is important. Is that incorporated in your nutrition?
Kinda. I really don't eat rice unless it's like hibachi. Like that's my go-to is hibachi, rice and stuff like that. But I don't really eat rice and beans and stuff.
Who are 3 players that you look up to in the NFL currently?
I would say Trent Brown, Trent Williams, and Lane Johnson. I just like their play style. I see, in my opinion, similar qualities in myself. The finishing from both the Trents and the pass protection style from Lane Johnson. So.
Miles, have you formally met with the Kansas City Chiefs, and what would it be like to block for Patrick Mahomes?
No, I did not formally. I informally met with them, but it would be an honor. Patrick Mahomes is a dog, obviously. That he showed the league, he shows everybody like how he is. He's close to Tom Brady, in my opinion, of just his stature, just his accolades and things like that. But it would be an honor to block for him.
Appreciate it.
You mentioned playing with Will, playing with Emery.
Mm-hmm.
What was the vibe like in that offensive line room?
Nah, it's just like, so we have a big relationship off the field. So that off the field relationship carries it on the field. And we just, like, those are my brothers in real life. Like, in real life, we have real life conversations. We chill together, hang out together. Like, every single time we're doing something over here, we're laughing and joking. It's just like a just cutting up personality. I would say about the 3 of us specifically, it's more of a competition with everything too. Like everything we do, we compete. But I feel like that's the reason why we had such a good O-line at LSU. It's just everything's competition. If you see somebody doing a weight, you got to match it or go higher. If somebody runs, you got to try to go faster type thing. So that competition and that brotherhood that we have outside of the field really helped us on the field.
Do you feel like that competition is going to run into tomorrow and on drills and some certain numbers you guys are throwing around?
Yes, sir. I think, in my opinion, I'm trying to compete for everything. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to out-compete not just Will, Emery, Deli, but everybody else here, just to show that I should be in that conversation as the one of the best swing players in this draft class. And like me, I'm just ready to go. Like we could have did that off the plane the other day. Like that's just who I am.
How's them being here helped you in this process?
It's great seeing familiar faces. Like we laugh and joke. We always laugh and joke. I'm training with Will in Frisco. We laugh and joke. Me and Emery sent TikToks, Instagrams, and just things like that. But like it makes everything more grounded so that you're not too high, you're not too like anxious and stuff like that. Because like I've known these guys for the past 3 years. Even before Emery enrolled in the summer, he was getting work because he's from Baton Rouge. He was getting extra work with us and stuff like that. So it's just great having a calm face that's around him.
Miles, solid hit on a nose tackle, just blindsiding a tackle, or walling off a defensive end for your running back. What's your favorite block?
To me specifically, I like blocking, like how you said the blindside block, I like blocking more of when people can see me. So like they're more prepared, and I like basically like it's me versus you, like top of the dog. Like you're aware of me coming, and I'm gonna like violate you. So I would say more of that nose guard type blocking down, but I just want him to see me though before like.
Yeah. And getting downfield, hitting safeties, defensive backs, stuff like that. How good is that?
Yes, sir. Like it's like. I feel like like no disrespect to like DBs and all that, but they are like they just be talking. So like it's great to really show physicality in that second level, that third level, out in space, the corners, all type of stuff like that.
Miles, have you had the chance to meet with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week?
Not that I know of. Not that I remember.
You mentioned some of the offensive tackles. What would it be like maybe learning from Tristan Wirfs?
I mean, you see what he do in the league. I'm not gonna lie, like he's one of those guys that is in the conversation of one of the best in the league, and I just feel like growth. Like I'm always looking to learn. I'm always looking to get better. I feel as though I see myself as a sponge. If somebody has like a different technique to show me, I'm just open to learning it from the best. So definitely him. Like he's phenomenal.
Miles, zone and gap experience. Talk about your assignments and what you're doing differently with like footwork and things like that. Your eyes and those two things.
So I would say like wide zone we got towards the end of the season. Wide zone is different from outside zone because wide zone is more really stretch and puncture. So we're not really trying to reach completely because the running back has free will to stretch and puncture. So that footwork is more like stepping up. Like when I'm on the backside, I like being on the backside of wide zone. Even though that's not the point of attack, the ball always cuts. It always stretches, and then punctures right there. So I like being at that person, whether I got like a 2-eye, I got to block a nose, a 3 tackle, or I have a blitzing linebacker. But we also, like me, my favorite thing, honestly, is gap. Like I said earlier, that pulling, that knocking somebody out, just like imposing your will on somebody, that's the type of play style that I like to play with.